there, John here. Welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial review. I don't know what you want to call this thing. We're going to be going over every mob in the game of Minecraft. There are quite a few. This took me forever to freaking set up. I'm like, oh yeah, there's just a few mobs. I really forgot how many flippin' mobs have been added to this game in the last, like, I don't know, couple years alone, let alone what was already existing. It is... Let's just get started. We're gonna start from the very beginning over here. It's not in alphabetical order. Some of it kind of is, but it doesn't get that far. First guy is gonna be our villager. Now there are many types of villagers. Obviously, you guys have seen them. This guy's a cartographer. Hey, how you doing, bud? They do trades. Unless they're wearing green, then they're just the village idiot. That's what I call them. They don't have jobs. Yeah. Anyway. Like the villager, there's also another, like the village idiot, there's also another useless villager. He's the wandering trader. Now, their trades have been better. There he is. Hey, homie, how you doing, bud? Okay, like, water bucket for 2 emeralds is kind of crap, but 4 baked potatoes for an emerald isn't terrible. I mean, if you have a farm, you're ready to go. These guys will spawn in with 2 of these guys. Let me see if we have 2 of them here. No, 2 of these guys will be attached by a lead. This is if you need a lead early game without having to get slime or whatnot, if this guy is separated from this guy by whatever means, you get a lead. Yes. See ya, buddy. Then we have the newer update is with some of our farm animals here. Our chickens, our ducks, our quacks, whatever you want to call them. There's different colors depending on the biome you're in. So some of them are still white. You can feed them seeds. They lay eggs. Some of the eggs hatch. Some of them do not. So it's like very random that they hatch. And there's the baby versions of everything now. Cows. This guy's a bull, but can you still milk a bull? Hold on a second. This is going to be weird if you can, because bulls don't have milk. You sure can. Okay, that's weird. Anyhow. So you can find cows in different colors and shades, again, depending on the biome you're in. Pigs are the same way. There's different colors of pigs, different kinds of pigs. I'm surprised they didn't bring in warthogs, like an angrier version of the pig. Sheep have not changed whatsoever. There's always been multiple colors of sheep. Some are more rare than others, like pink sheep are a little harder to find than other sheep. But if you name them, I think it's Dinnerbone or _Jeb, they still do the things with the rainbow color changing and the upside down sheep. They still do that. That's not been removed from the game. They left that in there. Cats, I tamed this one. They come in a bunch of different colors. This one's a calico. This is my kitty. How you doing? They get tamed with raw fish. So you just tame them with some raw fish and you got yourself some pets. They spawn in mostly villages and right around villages, so you get plenty of those around there. Parrots are the same way, right? They come in a bunch of different colors. This one happened to spawn in the really, really pretty colorway. I tamed him with some seeds. Did you know that you used to be able to tame parrots with cookies when they first came into the game? And then they corrected that before they released them in the full release of the parrots. I think it was the jungle biome update. We got some pooches, some dogs over here. The wolves out in the world don't have collars. I tamed this one with some bones, as you know. So it gives it an automatic red collar. But if you grab any color dye, you can change the color of their collar, which is really neat. And then you have yourself a custom dog collar. Bats despawn automatically because they spawn in caves. They're not dangerous, nothing like that. They're just there for ambiance in caves. Bees, there's bees in there. It's full of honey. They won't come out. They've been in there for a while, but there's a couple bees in there. When bees were introduced to the game, I had no idea why they introduced bees to the game. It was a really weird update. I think it was like 1.14 is when they came out. They're useful. The beeswax is useful. You can make candles out of it, and you can wax the copper. I think it was just a precursor to all the copper stuff. Like this copper right here is not gonna get weathered because I have wax on it. Armadillos are fairly new. Don't kill these guys. They don't drop anything. You just walk around and they drop armadillo shoots, which will give you enough material to build dog armor, so you can put armor on your dogs. You can have a pack of dogs with dog armor, armadillo armor, which is kind of cool. But yeah, every 5 minutes or so, they drop an armor. Foxes are just cute. They have baby foxes. I don't know if there's the white foxes. I think it's just the orange ones. They're just really cute, and they're in the Taiga biome mostly. Goats up in the mountains. These guys are neutral. They will attack you, kind of. They'll just headbutt you and launch you like forever. It's freaking hilarious. But if they also don't drop anything, so there's no reason to kill them. But if they slam into a wall, they will drop a goat's horn. So keep an eye out for those. Those can be handy, at least to make some extra sound in the game. More llamas. Llamas, just like the ones from the traders over there. These ones spawn in various areas in the plains biome. And they come in a few different colors. And I believe you can put saddles and colorways and things like that on them and dress them up and make them look really cute. If you smack one, they will spit on you. Be careful. Horses the same way. This one is tamed. You got to ride him with nothing in your hand, and then they get tamed, and then you can put armor on him or saddles on him. They also come in various different colors. Donkeys and mules, two different things. Apparently, they don't just spawn like different color horses. They are different animals, but they're the same. They're just different colors. Camels, these guys are freaking cool. You can ride them. I think 2 people can ride them at a time. They will hop right over a single piece of fence. So that's why I have this crazy contraption here for them, because it just walks right over it. Sniffer, this guy, I think it's the sound from one of these guys. Sorry for the creepiness. These guys from the game of Doom. He sounds just like him. And it's kind of creepy. Like from a distance when they're around, that's what they sound like to me. But anyway, they're cute-ish. I don't know their purpose. They smell out things that you can find in the earth, I suppose. Yeah. Polar bears, just cute. I think they will attack you if you smack them. They have cute little polar bear cubs. You'll find them in the ice biomes, walking around on the ice, like ice spikes and snow biomes, stuff like that. Pandas are in the jungle biome, and what's cute about these guys is, let me see if I can grab myself a bamboo here. See if he'll eat it. There he goes. They're super freaking cute. He'll sit up and eat the bamboo. Very, very cute. Mushrooms, they spawn on the mushroom islands. And then if for whatever reason you need mushrooms and you don't have any, you can shear them and they turn into a regular cow. Yeah, then you have yourself some mushrooms. And you can't put them back. So once you remove it, he's just a regular cow. He dropped 5. Rabbits, I see them. I notice them mostly in the desert biomes. They'll drop a lucky rabbit's foot. Fun fact about the cats. If you have a pet cat, every time you sleep, they'll bring you things. And one of those things, it could be a rabbit's foot or a rabbit skin. Yeah. They'll bring you things every morning, every time you sleep, which is kind of cute. These guys are absolutely fantastic. I'm glad they finally made it to the game. I was so upset when they didn't bring them in forever ago, but they are absolutely cute and useful. They can transfer stuff from this chest to your chest. So if I throw a bunch of random crap in there, they'll try to match it to your chest of whatever that is. So if I throw a bunch of cobblestone in there, they'll find a chest, the closest chest with cobblestone in it, and they'll take the cobblestone and put it in that chest. A really simple auto sorter system. Copper golems, super cute. Then we're going to get into the sea life over here. Hey, turtle, that's one of them right there. We got axolotls. Hey, little cute axolotls. They come in various colors. These guys will despawn. Everything in the water here is going to despawn after a little while. I think these are salmon. Oh no, that's the nautilus. On a rare occasion, he will drop a nautilus shell, which is kind of cool. We got glow squid. If you've gone into the deep dark caves, you'll see them down there. They drop glow ink. We got regular squid. These guys are all passive. None of them are going to hurt you. As a matter of fact, the nautilus, you can tame them and ride them. I don't know how, but I'm pretty positive that that's a thing. We got ourselves some cod, and we got ourselves some dolphin. Dolphins are really cute, and they'll help you out in swimming. I think they'll make you go faster. We got ourselves some tropical fish. And they come in various colors, all like pretty tropical fish do. We got ourselves some puffer fish. There he goes. He's a little guy until he gets angry. Then he turns into a big old puff ball of fish that he is. Then we got ourselves some salmon. And these guys can grow to be pretty big, about 2 blocks in length, which is pretty cool. Then did we see some frogs around here? There's a frog. There's a cute little frog. These guys don't drop anything. There is no need to kill them unless you really hate frogs. Also, the same goes for the tadpoles. Tadpoles will turn into frogs. So if you see tadpoles in the water, let them be. They'll turn into frogs. They're super cute. But you could raise them, I guess, and make some little frogs. Snow golems. We got ourselves a snow golem. Now, these guys will attack bad mobs. They're good to have, but they do cover the area in snow. This is how you build them: 2 blocks of snow and a jack-o'-lantern or just a carved pumpkin. Super handy. They will throw snowballs at bad things. I'll put a link in the description down below or right here on the screen for a video I built where I turned a bunch of these into an auto turret on attacking bad mobs like outside your base. Really freaking cool. You got to build a lot of them though, like 30. It's nuts. Iron golems, you see these, they naturally spawn in villages. The larger the village, the more they will spawn in. But if you wanted to make them yourself, this is the recipe. They're pretty simple, but kind of expensive. 4 blocks of iron, and again, a jack-o'-lantern or carved pumpkin head there, and slap it on top and it'll spawn. Then we have ocelots. These were the original cats. So originally you'd have ocelots, and when you tame them, they would turn into cats. And they decided that they're going to make a little bit of each. So now we got ocelots. They don't drop anything. They're just really cute. And they run around the forest. And then we saw one over there. We got turtles. Turtles are usually on the beaches like this, little sandy beaches. And they'll lay little turtle eggs. And you can get turtle shoots. And you can make yourself a turtle helmet out of it. But if you kill it, you get nothing. And the last passive mob that we have are these guys. The striders right here. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. The striders will live in lava, but outside of lava, they will die in the overworld. This one has a freaking zombified piglin because he's in the overworld. He'll be zombified automatically. And then these guys, because he's out of the lava right here, he's shaking. He's like, I think he'll die after a while. But this guy's in the lava and he's fine. And a fun fact is that you can put a saddle on them and you can ride them across lava lakes in the Nether, which is really freaking cool. Then we got a few over here, some of our flying mobs. We got our happy guest. There's our happy guest. Hey buddy, how you doing? You can friend these guys, put saddles on them and ride them around. Look at that happy boy there. You can find them dried up in the Nether. I probably won't because I never go to the Nether. We got the allays, and then these guys are helpful too. I guess they will find materials and bring them to you. I don't remember what the purpose of them was. I've never used one. As a matter of fact, I don't know that I've naturally seen one spawn in the world anywhere. Super cute though. All right, and that is all of our passive friendly mobs. Be sure, like when you go to a village, to give this guy a high five and say hi for me. All right, then we've got ourselves our bad mobs, our enemies, our foes in the game, so to speak. There are a lot more than I thought there were. There are quite a few. This guy is fairly new. He looks like a stray. He's called the Bogged. He is Skelebones, and he looks like he's got mushrooms growing out of him, like moss and stuff growing out of them. Pretty cool in my opinion. They do have drops like normal. I think that's enchanted arrows and bones is their drop. Good old zombies. These guys can have various armor on them depending on the difficulty of the game. They can hold various weapons, but they're pretty easy to dispatch and they burn in the sun. So if I were to do this, he's just gonna burn up and die. They don't spawn during daytime. We got a drowned. You've seen those. If you go in the water, they spawn in the water. Basically, they're just a drowned zombie. As a matter of fact, if a zombie falls into the water and goes way down into the deep, he will turn into a drown. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. And he turned into a drown. It took about a minute for him to convert entirely. I believe these are husks. These guys spawn in the desert mostly. Then we got strays, which are basically like mummified as skelebones. And these guys will drop the same thing, but these guys strafe and kind of dodge you for attacks. And I believe they don't burn in the sun, from what I recall. So after they spawn in, they're going to stick around. Yeah, those guys don't burn in the sun. Then we got good old skelebones. Spawn in pretty normally, but they also will burn in the sunlight. Bye, dude. No, that's a stray. Who is this guy then? Oh, he's a parched. Okay, those are new. That's different. Then there's the stray. Then there's a zombie villager. These guys can be cured. If you cure these guys, you'll have like max level trades with them, and you cure them with a golden apple and a potion of healing, and they will slowly turn back into a regular villager. And then once they're a regular villager, you can trade with them at like maximum effectiveness. You get like the best trade with them for whatever trade that they have, whatever table you have in front of them. Then we got our good old happy creepers. These guys spawn in at night, but will stick around during the day, and they will sneak up on you, hence the name creeper. Yeah, they'll wreck you pretty quick. Then we have the zombified nautilus. I don't think it'll attack you. It's just zombified. This guy creeps me out to no end, even though I know he's not like gonna really hurt me, but I don't like them at all. They're just eerie. This guy is the creaking, and he will follow you around like the death angels do. There's a creaking heart. You have to remove the creaking heart to kill him. It doesn't really kill him. It just makes him despawn. You cannot kill him. He is unkillable. Yeah, good times. Then we have our old school silverfish. These guys are pretty harmless unless they team up on you, and then you're done. Be flippin' careful what you mine. They store themselves in cobblestone, in regular stone, and I believe in sometimes inside of the stone bricks of any kind. They'll kind of make their way home into those things and hide. And as soon as you mine it, voila, there they are, ready to kill you. Slime, this guy's gonna die because he's a giant slime. You guys have seen these. They usually spawn in the flat worlds on a regular, but you'll find slime zones that'll have these. They're handy for sticky pistons. That's their drop. At this size right here, they're not too deadly. And then once you get them down to, let's see if we get them down to this size, they're not going to harm you at all. Then they're like, I think, a one shot. Yeah, to kill them. These are the breeze you find in the trial chambers. They do drop a breeze rod. They're not super deadly. They just launch you. So if you have something above you, they won't launch you too far. They will give you a little bit of damage, but they really don't hurt that bad. It's the other mobs around them that are the problem. Witch, we all know the witch. She heals herself, so be careful. This is a good old pillager you find at the pillager outposts, or the ones that spawn in around villages that'll come and try to attack you. This is a zombified camel. I've never seen one of these guys either, other than in this walkthrough right here. I've never seen one of these guys ever. Kind of creepy. I'm gonna guess a zombie would be riding one. Same with these. We have a zombified horse and a skeleton horse. We got one of each over here. I've seen a skeleton horse a few times, probably about maybe 3 ever. Like in my entire time playing this game since 2013, 14, 13, something around there. I've only seen this guy 3 times in a non-modded world, like in just a natural vanilla world. Kind of cool. I've never seen a zombified horse spawn in any world. Then we have ourselves regular spiders as well as cave spiders. The cave spiders are really big. The regular spiders are little guys over here. They're pretty passive until you smack them or it becomes night. They're not going to really do anything to you during the day. I'm not going to spawn this guy. Oh, this is the Ravager. Ravager's really flipping huge. These guys are like a flipping tank. When they come with the raids, they're a little challenging. They're not easy to kill either, and they will wreck your face. They do run you over like a truck. I'm going to spawn in these other 3 over here before I spawn in this last one over here. Is this the Vindicator? Oh, this is the Evoker. This guy's cool. He's got a really cool attack. Let's see if he'll attack me. Yeah. He's going to spawn these guys, the Vexes. I'm going to go back into creative there. He spawns the Vexes. Then he has this really cool, like underground, like rock attack. This is the Vindicator. And this guy here, if you kill him, that's where you get your totem of undying. So be sure to kill him. And then we got our Wither Skeleton. These guys are great for a few things. They drop their heads 1 out of every like 100 that you kill. I don't know what the actual percentage is. I believe it is a 1 out of 100, but sometimes you get lucky and you get them a lot faster. So you can make a wither, and we'll show you the wither in a little bit. Then we got some fly mobs right here, the phantoms. These guys will naturally spawn in, and they're going to burn up during the day. They naturally spawn in if you don't sleep for several days. I think it's 3 days that you don't sleep, and then they naturally start to spawn in, and then you can also kill them for a membrane. We got ourselves a regular ghast. These guys will shoot fireballs at you, so be careful. They're not going to be in the overworld, obviously. These are nether mobs, and this one right here is we saw these a second ago, the Vexes. Got ourselves Endermen. Endermen are passive. Honestly, everybody calls them an evil mob. They are, if you stare at them directly, then they will attack you. So if I look at this guy in survival, he's going to want to kill my face. If I'm in an area with only 2 blocks high, though, I can get away from him pretty easily. And then we got ourselves a Shulker. These guys are pretty cool, also in the end cities, and they will shoot levitation little missiles at you. It's the fall damage that'll kill you, not necessarily the levitation missiles. And then we have our dragon egg. We'll see that in just a second here. And then lastly, in the overworld, down in the ancient cities, the deep dark caves, a place you will never catch me going, is the Warden. And then the reason why I spawned him in last is because he's pretty damn impossible to kill. Even with a netherite sword, there he is. And he's creepy as holy, you know what. And he's going to kill everything around it, like including these guys over here. He's literally just trying to kill anything near it. He already killed the Ravager. He's already trying to kill these. He's got one. But you can see why I spawned him in last. He's my least favorite thing. I don't care for him. And just like that, it's quiet. Let's go to the Nether. Got ourselves our blazes. You find these in the fortresses. You need these in order to brew potions. You need blaze rods to brew potions, or blaze dust from the blaze rods to brew potions. And you also need blaze rods to make the Eyes of Ender to get to the end. We just saw the Wither Skelebones. These are piglin. You see these around the bastions. You'll find piglins over there and just randomly around the Nether. Then we have our brute piglins. These guys will hit you pretty freaking hard. If you're wearing gold and you don't take anything gold, these guys will not hurt you. They will not attack you. Same with these guys, the zombified piglins. These guys really won't hurt you unless I think if you attack them, I don't think they're going to do anything. This guy will attack you. A hoglin, and I'm pretty sure he'll just mow you over. This is the warthogs I was talking about. Like, I'm surprised we don't have these in the overworld in a smaller version. And then we have the zoglin, which is a zombified hoglin. Same thing. It's just zombified. And over here, we have the beginnings of a wither. And to make a wither, if you guys don't know, it is the 4 soul sand like this and the 3 wither skulls like this. And when you kill them, which is not super easy but not super challenging either, there's another gas back there, you get a nether star, which you can use to make a beacon with. But he's going to start off, he's building his power bar at the very top there, you can see that. And then once he detonates, he's going to want to kill everything in sight. Right now, he doesn't see anything, so he's not going to want to kill anything. See ya, buddy. Let's go up here. Oh, now he's starting to attack things. I don't know what. Let's go on into the end. What are you doing here? I don't think you belong here. High five, homie. Whoa. Oh, this is a crap spawn. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. If you didn't bring any blocks, you'd be pretty toast. Because you can't do anything. All right, so we're fortunately in creative, so we can come up here. The last mob on our list is the Ender Dragon. This guy is menacing. He's got great drops, though. You can get some Dragon's Breath bottled up. And then you get the, I think you get his head as well, or her head, as well as a dragon's egg at the end there. And then to kill him, we all know how that goes. You blow these up, not with your hand, because if you blow them up with your hand, you will die. But these are basically recharging the end dragon, and that's it. So now you can kill it with the bed method, a bow and arrow, however you like. And there's that. Don't catch yourself on fire, but there's killing the ender dragon. That's all the mobs in the game of Minecraft. A lot of mobs want to kill you, but quite honestly, you can get away with not having to deal with most of them if you sleep regularly or you have yourself a nice secure base. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments section down below. Maybe I did or maybe I didn't. Let me know either way. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, if you can leave me a like down below, as well as follow along. And until the next one, see ya. YouTube thinks you'll like this video right here. You can click on it to check it out.